All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour. With General Psyop soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. This Sunday, October the 9th, 2022, the 12 deadly diseases of niggerdom pay-per-view live stream, and you might scream from the live stream. It is one of the rawest lectures that you could ever see dealing with the truth and reality of where we is as a people, truths and realities, the elephants in the room. Nobody wants to talk about. All we want to talk about is education and economics and upliftment and all of this shit. And the people, it's so many of these people that's full of all type of mental diseases, social diseases and ills that we are not dealing with. You see, and this is one of the reasons why, we don't have no true move. We're no real positive movement. We have a movement, but it's backwards. It's further and further into the hole, off the ledge. You see what I'm saying? Because we're not dealing with these issues. They have not been healed. And that's how I know that these leaders out here, or profess to be leaders, you know what I'm saying, is nothing but scam artists and sham artists. Because ain't no way you gonna have no positive movement without detoxification and you understand what I'm saying, and purging these diseases from the bowels of our people. There's no way. There's no way it could happen. You see? And so I go with nobody, because people say, why you want to talk? Because that mirror is fucking you up. You see what I'm saying? When I hear people talk about, I know the mirror. You see? I know it's the mirror. You know what I'm saying? They running from that mirror, and so but you got to deal with it, because this is the mirror test, and it becomes the greatest enemy to the poisonous ego. You have to look on in, and you have to deal with the reality of where we as a people and what we must purge from our people to have the true reality of positive upliftment and this, that, and the third. We cannot have it without, the detoxification and the healing and the purification of our African spirit divinity. You see, in our mental aspect, and moving away from, our diametric opposites, which many people are embracing today, scared to spit on the diametric opposite. You see what I'm saying? Want to be, look for conciliatory words. You know what I'm saying? Not today. You know what I'm saying? And instead of just waiting to say it when you can say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be conciliatory about shit. Get with me later and I'll just tell you what it is. You see what I'm saying? So we got to deal with these mental diseases. This is a raw lecture. Don't show up unless you are prepared to deal with this. It's raw. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, if it ain't raw, it ain't revolution. So have you click that link. It's right there in the video description. Be front row and center. Be in class. Get this information and come back out here and spit on them. You understand what I'm saying? You will have all the necessary, because if you don't see the plight of our people, and you don't see that what's necessary for them to heal and move forward, and if you don't see that we must be healed from these mental diseases before we can ever move forward, I don't want to hear shit. Don't lie. Don't lie to me, because I set your ass on fire. Period. You see? And so this is one of the detoxification lectures. You know what I'm saying? That gonna get you together. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could spit it out there in more of a mass setting, but this one right here gonna break backs. So we have to do this in our own, in our own setting. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's this Sunday. Click the link, begin to think. You feel me? Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com online marketplace official General Cyrus Soon-Seti DVDs, T-shirts. Let me get down there. T-shirts, the classic and Jurassic DVD lectures, T-shirts and hoodies, and you need them. Need them hoodies. It's about to get cold as hell out here. African and Kemetic jewelry. Got some new powerful pieces, you know, on deck for the family. Trying to stunt in cultural royalty and divinity. You see, and we have the holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, African accessories, home decor for the kitchen, living room, dining room. Get with me, KingSeti.com. Class of 9 session, SETI University, GeneralSeti.com. Over 800 video presentations, 2 raw for YouTube. SETI with the master teachers, when Egypt ruled the earth, Olmec voyages of the Nile, from Naga to Nigga, the black woman is God, occult science. SETI debates all world religions, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, that ism, and the other ism. We got all of them. Video and radio interviews, highlights from over 50 cities, ancient civilization and mythology, black power, politics, and economics. The complete General Cyrus Soon-Seti website. Get on over there and get your ass in class, right? General Seti popping on Patreon. Just dropped 2 hard ones tonight. BPC making noise. We never come. Just dropped 2 hard ones tonight. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube. This one is tomorrow. Hip hop should declare a state of emergency for the epidemic murders of rap artists. That one jumping off tomorrow. Just did while the Europeans celebrate their sacred holidays in the dead of winter. And also our African people still possessed by the spirits of their slave masters. And goddamn it, if you continuing to live with them 12, which is really about 20 deadly diseases and them, if you willing to live with them and profess that you trying to build a movement, you is possessed by the spirits of your slave master, because you's a damn fool. You understand? Transforming information into ammunition. We dropped King Narmer, father of ancient Egypt. And a lot of people say, why do we teach? Goddamn it, because over here, BPC, we're transforming information into ammunition. So you ain't coming over here getting just no dates and no names. And you understand what I'm saying? You're getting a blueprint for mental warfare. So you can get out here and win. Just because you talk about movement, goddamn it, you got to have a blueprint. And you got to have a successful blueprint, which must be updated daily, hourly. You understand? Every second you got to be updating, because the enemy is updating. So make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, General Seti, King Seti, Cyrus Soon-Seti. Rock that notification bell. Give the videos a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends, and comment. Say whatever come to your mind. Just don't say nothing that I don't like, because I will ban your ass. That's real. Okay? And so today we're going to be dealing with a very critical issue. Not really critical, but it's critical in the aspect that people put a lot of, and I've been dealing with Kanye for a long time. I've been dealing with Kanye for a very, very long time. And some of my most watched videos is about Kanye. You see? And, it's a lot of uproar because it is, Kanye and what's her name? Candace Owens, which I'm not even in, I don't even know. I've heard of her, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just not into her, or nothing that she talk about. You know what I'm saying? But if she can stand side by side with this silly nigga with some white lives matter, which it don't mean shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when they running a psyop on your ass. You see what I'm saying? You got to know when they running a psyop on your ass. And that's exactly what this is. Because, I'm going to just be real. These are 2 nothing ass individuals. You see, These are two nothing ass individuals. And this is what I'm talking about. This is another one of the deadly diseases of niggerdom. When you can take time out, and I'm doing it as a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? As a teachable moment. Kanye is mentally ill. Period. You know, I said this shit time and time again. Kanye is mentally ill. And when I say this shit, I don't want nobody thinking that I'm using this as an expression. Because when I hear a lot of, commentary on Kanye, that I just don't hear that. And that's really primary for me. That Kanye is mentally ill. And you can, when you hear him talk, for me, you can already tell that the nigga ain't got them all upstairs. You see? And so that right there says a lot how people's address a motherfucker. If you know somebody, that's just like Charles Manson. You see? They're just like Charles Manson, who is a psychotic motherfucker. Whatever, you know the motherfucker is ridiculously insane. And so anything liable to come out of a mentally ill nigga mouth. You see what I'm saying? And I don't give a goddamn how much money he got. That shit don't mean nothing to me at all. Majority of these super rich peoples out here is weirdos. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Just like this motherfucker Epstein and Prince Charles and goddamn his brother, and they all in their pedophile ring. You see what I'm saying? Just because you see, y'all, this is what we got to quit confusing. Motherfuckers equate money with sometimes intellectualism. You see what I'm saying? You got to stop doing that. If we could equate economic wealth with intellectualism, then we would have expected that the rich black people would have been pulled our nation up out of the misery that they in. You see what I'm saying? They would have been done that, because when we look at the deplorability or of black people, most of it, the shit is self-inflicted. I must say that. A lot of it is, I ain't gonna say the most, but a lot of it is self-inflicted. You see what I'm saying? But when we look at what's going wrong with our people, we tend to always look at the poorest of the people and blame them. But the motherfuckers with money supposed to be so intellectual. You understand what I'm saying? And you would think that they would be able to put the accumulated wealth together and do something to pull the rest of the people up, and nobody, blame them for the lack of intellectual ingenuity to be able to do that. You got all this, and the first thing these motherfuckers want to do is open up. You get a liquor. This is the first thing these niggas, when they got money, they want to cop them a liquor and put their name on it or some dumb shit. Kanye West, man, and you can see the fucking clothing that this nigga is making. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this garbage, nigga? Don't nobody want to wear this shit. So you know what? A lot of what they speak about when they say, so a man think of in his heart and his mind, so is he. And so you look at the fucking clothing, motherfucker, did you create that shit? That just show you where the fuck his mind is at. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't hating on goddamn, you supposed to be from Chicago, nigga. What the fuck is that? What niggas in Chicago wear? Huh? That's what niggas in Chicago wear. Holy jeans and raggedy shoes and shit. You selling holy shit, raggedy shit. And you know what I'm saying? For thousands of dollars and shit. Nah, let me say this. If this man can get a motherfucker to buy some shit like that and pay thousands of dollars to do that, that's on the motherfucker that buy that shit. If you impressed by that, then it's your right to do it. Okay? But for me, motherfucker coming out of Detroit, and nigga, you tell me you got a new clothing line, and nigga, you show me some raggedy goddamn blue jeans, which look like a motherfucker took a shotgun and blew them motherfuckers up, and you gonna put $1,000 dollar sign on this shit and sell it to niggas in the hood? See, you got to understand, this motherfucker ain't even making shit for black people in the hood. You know what? And because I know Kanye is mentally ill, I don't even give a fuck. This is what you know what I'm saying? This show you that this is why it's a psyop. You understand what I'm saying? This is why it's a psyop. Because I'm going to tell you like this. And I keep bringing this shit up, and I'm going to keep bringing it up. When you go back and you look in ancient Egypt, you see in the hall of Ma'at, you see, we talking about the halls of Ma'at, and the Ka is coming through the halls of Ma'at, and the heart is weighed on the scales of truth and justice. You know what I'm saying? You see on the other side of the scale is a feather. You see what I'm saying? Now, in that consciousness, what it's saying is you got to be light as a feather. You see what I'm saying? And so in the deeper meaning of what I'm saying is when you doing what you supposed to be doing, you ascend. You ascend. You looking down on these motherfuckers, man. You in the motherfucking atmosphere. That don't mean that but you doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing, man. To be the top, the primordial. You see what I'm saying? To be the image of our ancestors that laid down all these great civilizations. You're not there right now. You're not there because you're not ascended. You weighted down by too many anchors that you should have been cast off by now. You see what I'm saying? So that's a psyop to see if this motherfucking then everybody like, this nigga got on a white man. That's the shit he supposed to have on. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all upset at this man because he got on some shit that his mind is that way. I mean, goddamn, shit, thank you, nigga, for letting me know, be up front. I like Kanye. At least he up front in that aspect of his mental illness. He ain't fronting. He ain't fronting. That's what he is. And that's what we need. And that way, it's like a pitfall that's right there that you see it before you hit it. And you can redirect your energy into another direction. You see what I'm saying? So if you doing what you supposed to be doing, and our people is profoundly building upon their nationalistic supremacy. I always say that. I ain't about no nationalistic supremacy. You doing the things you wouldn't even pay no attention to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? You will let them Cro-Magnums have them. They can have them. We don't give a goddamn. We got far better than any of that. You know what I'm saying? We got far better than that that's working for the best benefit of our people. You see what I'm saying? And so this man is in total turmoil right now. You understand? The man done been embarrassed in front of the world. What other man would be? You mentally ill, nigga. You didn't defiled your mother. You didn't defiled your black African mother. You didn't went outside of your race. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't win, and you didn't, you know what the Africans call spitting in the womb of your mother, because you couldn't find, the divinity in the womb that produced you. You understand what I'm saying? To be divine and sacred, to produce and continue to produce your lineage. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? And so right there, that was a crippling mental defeat for him. You understand? And then had a woman embarrass him in front of the world on top of it. You understand what I'm saying? A porno star. And got other niggas bragging about it. You understand what I'm saying? And all of this. And the nigga went and married the witch. You see what I'm saying? So right there, that's a mental disease is there, man. There's a mental disease that is there that we're not dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to be, I'm saying it for real. Like, man, look, what happened to that boy? You understand what I'm saying? Did somebody drop a Mickey in his goddamn, somebody dropped a Mickey on Kanye. I remember back in the day, and I gave him credit then because he hadn't crossed over. You understand what I'm saying? He hadn't crossed over. You understand what I'm saying? He went on, and when he was on the live on TV, and they was interviewing him, and he said, "God damn it, George Bush is racist, and he must hate black people and shit." That was a moment for him. That was a moment for him. You know what I'm saying? And when he went up on stage, and you know what I'm saying? And he grabbed the mic, and the other white woman had won over Beyonce, and they didn't, they didn't accept him. He was but he was on some old dirty bastard shit when he did that. You understand what I'm saying? He was on some old DB shit when he did that. You know what? But still, I didn't fault him for that. God damn it, he did. He say, God damn it, the black woman was better than you. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't fault him for that. And when he did that, and he said that you understand what I'm saying? That Bush was racist and shit. I was for him. I was for those moments. You understand what I'm saying? I was for that moment. Those couple moments. Like, damn, yeah, grab the motherfucking mic. So what? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be, motherfucker, we on the battlefield. You niggas want to be, so moral that you can't even win the goddamn. You always talking about struggling. We not struggling. We in a fight. If you just struggling, nigga, it sound like you in a goddamn straight jacket. Nigga, you supposed to be in a fight. You ain't in no motherfucker. You in a struggle. I'm struggling. Yeah, nigga, you struggle because you in a straight jacket. Nigga, you can't get up out the straight jacket. But if you in a fight, to ball your motherfucking fist up, and goddamn it, if your motherfucker hit you, to hit them back at least. And so you ain't in no understanding like that. And so I looked at those moments from Kanye when he was young. You know what I'm saying? And then somehow his mama passed. And I'm not speaking you know what I'm saying? I felt the brother's pain at that time. I can't even call him a brother no more. He ain't even a brother. You know what I'm saying? That been revoked. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing, but when you continuously, whether you mental ill or not, you see what I'm saying? You are a instrument of the adversary. You are. Mentally ill or not, you are an adversary, an instrument to the adversary. You see? And like I say, Candace Owens, I don't even know her. She don't even hit my radar. But the fact that she would go up there, she just a reflection of his sin. Because if you know a motherfucker mentally ill, and you get up there and stand and do the same shit that he do, you just as fuck as mentally ill as he is. You see what I'm saying? You just as mentally ill as he is. You know what I'm saying? And I see, how peoples is out here, conciliatorily. Yeah, white lives matter. What the fuck does that mean? White lives matter. Motherfucker, you own every fucking thing. We don't need to hear that shit. White lives matter. They don't give a fuck because, a few niggas say white lives matter. Goddamn, they own damn near all the wealth of the world. That speak for its fucking self. You see what I'm saying? That shit speak for itself. Motherfucking niggas ain't got shit. Don't want to get shit. You understand what I'm saying? Getting stepped on by every motherfucking body. You see what I'm saying? And so and murdered and shit and doing a lot of the murdering they goddamn self, which making the shit even more deplorable than even more deplorable than when it was just the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that black people do, commit these acts on, and the reality is you should have took it to his ass in the first place. That's really what it boiled down to. See, I'm gonna go when ain't no motherfucker gonna go. You see, when you took that up off the table, you fucked up. Because really that was the only answer. And see, now people just make it seem like it's so out of the realm and shit. But that was the only answer. You know what I'm saying? So now you got all these elephants in the fucking room that nobody want to deal with, because the reality is the only answer for that should have been played long time ago. You see what I'm saying? When it was more, now that you didn't walk with him and talk with him and now you're in a conciliatorial state of mind, is as if you didn't forgiven him for the shit that he done done. You understand what I'm saying? You in a conciliatorial tone. And so it's like you didn't forgave him for what he done. And so it's like he don't owe you shit. If you steady beating down the situation and being totally upset about the situation and moving with that energy, then you know what I'm saying? But not today, you know what I'm saying? Because you did not play the card that was necessary. Now in the frustration of not getting shit and not gonna get shit, now you're going in on yourself, making the situation even more fucking deplorable than it's ever been. Because somebody talked your ass out of taking it to his ass in the first fucking place. And still these niggas out here conciliatorial. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why many of these diseases that I'm dealing with this Sunday is one of those aspects. Many of the aspects of why we in the predicament that we in. You see what I'm saying? And to where they can run psyops, and these are energy vampires for low-level beings. You see what I'm saying? Because they know you're going to be all up. I don't give a fuck about none of that. They can have y'all ass. Well, I mean, y'all, it ain't like we got no goddamn geniuses up there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we got no goddamn scientists or no great scholars up there. Now, goddamn, this is Kanye West and damn Candace Owens. Goddamn, they can have them. What the fuck? Thank you. Please, can you come get the other motherfuckers that think just like them and get the rest of these ignorant ass niggas and take them along with y'all. Y'all can have them all. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what this is. Because, they gauging. This is a gauge. You see, and like I say, he's a mentally ill narcissist. You know what I'm saying? And he remind me of the nigga that's on In Living Color, where the motherfucker be talking all the big words and shit. You understand what I'm saying? He be talking all the big words and shit, and he ain't saying shit. That's Kanye using all them big ass words, and ain't dealing, it ain't saying shit, And like I say, they can have him and Candace. I don't know how other people feel about it, but that's how I feel. Because you done done this over and 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 over. You see what I'm saying? And so, like I said, because he is an energy vampire, he want to feed off because he mentally ill. He want to feed off of them and us. That's what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He feeding off of them and us. He thinking he can play them and us. That's how he thinking. You see what I'm saying? And so what it is that they doing, because he did come out there with the MAGA hat on. Make America great again. Make America great again. This nigga went to the White House. Boy, I tell you, this nigga went to the White House and sat down with Donald Trump. With the MAGA hat. You see what I'm saying? With the MAGA hat. And so, right there, that lets you know right there, this is an invitation to return to the plantation for many of y'all. So that's what I mean by low-level beings. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to deal with this like I have always dealt with it, and to clearly state that this is a mentally ill individual. And, and old Candace Owens is just as mentally ill as he is, to step up with him in his illness and step up there and take the stance, that white lives matter. That's just a slogan that means literally nothing to me at all. It means absolutely nothing to me because damn near 99% of all the wealth on the fucking planet is owned by fucking white people. So they don't need t-shirts and hoodies like niggas. Niggas had to put all their slogans and shit on shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. No, they just operate on a different level where they let their power speak for them. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I always stress the engagement and the rules of power, which is totally different than any other engagement in society. Some niggas use morality and shit. More power ain't got shit to do with morality. I don't see this. This is where you niggas ain't built for this shit. That's why you can't, you know what I'm saying? Power don't got shit to do with morality. You can have a despot, motherfucker, ruthless as hell. You understand what I'm saying? Have no morality in his heart whatsoever. Understand all the concepts of power and will come into power and maintain power so ruthlessly and hand this shit down to his son just as ruthless. That's just why you look over there in Korea. 3 goddamn generations of nothing but ruthless individuals. You understand? They don't give a fuck about no morality. What the fuck do power? And so, if you want to be a moral individual, that's all right. But it ain't got shit to do with power. It ain't got shit to do with power. Power is a institution that is obtained by force and force alone. That's the only way you're gonna obtain power is by force. You can go through all down through history. So when I say that to say that when white people don't need t-shirts to say white lies. When you making moves like that and you empower the power, the wielding of power alone, gonna say that. They don't need no t-shirts and motherfucking hoodies. You understand, with slogans on it? You understand what I'm saying? That's a nigga move. That's a nigga move. So they all right with that. They can, we trained them well. You know what I'm saying? This. So that's really like an invitation to return to the plantation. You see what I'm saying? And you got all them motherfuckers that, when I don't care which side it is, because they all think the same. You see what I'm saying? But you got a certain segment of society, which when you start talking about the MAGA, but they all the same. You see what I'm saying? That, out here, and you cannot let that, because that's power. Because you will look at the ones that's in the MAGA, and you will look at the other ones like they any goddamn different. They all the same. They operate in different, realities, but they all aiming to be, you understand what I'm saying, the rulers over the world in any means necessary to achieve that. You see what I'm saying? And so, when I look at this shit, I'm like, God damn, man, what the fuck is we talking about? You see what I'm saying? Kanye West gonna do some more dumb shit right after this. He gonna do, and the fact that they gave him airtime, and he's a rich man, but I'm thinking, even when he was in the White House, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Let me get this nigga my ear. Nigga, trick me into thinking you not mentally ill. Man, Kanye West be babbling, man. Anybody with a high, you know what I'm saying, that really got comprehension level, man, you gonna shut down on a nigga like that. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You know what I'm saying? He can't even, I don't even hear him putting thoughts and combinations together to really, convince a nigga that he really know what he talking about. Now, the nigga got money. You understand what I'm saying? But again, that don't necessarily, the geniusness of his music, you understand, is one thing. You know what I'm saying? And be able to flip it and this, that, and the third, that right there is something that, you got to give him credit for that. But nevertheless, that don't mean you intellectual enough. You understand what I'm saying? To do other things. We think that just because you got money, that somehow he should speak for the people. And the reality is, majority of motherfuckers out here with money is the weirdos. These motherfuckers is pedophiles. They doing all type of sick shit, all in these goddamn covens and all these cabals, doing all type of perverted, demonic shit. These is the motherfuckers you understand, that's doing this kind of shit. So we got to quit trying to equate money with intellectualism. And we got to quit thinking that white people need t-shirts to say white lives matter when they got goddamn nuclear bombs and all these goddamn levels of police and shit. They'll let you know that, nigga, when they show up to your motherfucking door. You understand what I'm saying? And kick your shit off the goddamn hinges, nigga, and come in there and drag your ass up out of there. You see what I'm saying? That's how they express that. You see what I'm saying? So this right here is just a psyop to gauge, you know what I'm saying, where you at. You see what I'm saying? And if black people as a whole had a blueprint where they were totally doing what the fuck, they wouldn't even have saw that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because I say it again, when you light as a feather, and that don't mean that means you doing all the necessary things to move your people, to move your nation. You understand what I'm saying? Into supremacy. You not paying attention. These motherfuckers is like ants, and you hovering over this motherfucker, looking down on these and all you see is ants. You see what I'm saying? That's how small these motherfuckers become. They ants. And so you can't take this, you know what I'm saying? But because you have anchored yourself down with the mental diseases of oppression, you right here side by side with these mentally weighted down, anchored down by the inconsistencies of your thoughts and your movements, and not fulfilling a plan of action that's really gonna get our people, you understand what I'm saying, to liberation. Everybody out there moving ain't going nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas, I watch them and people say, where the boots on the ground? We the boots on the ground. I done been all around the motherfucking country. That don't mean shit. Nigga, y'all niggas is on treadmills. Y'all moving, but you really is standing still, nigga. You still in the same place. So you can have a movement, nigga, and you can put that motherfucker on 10, and it'll look like your ass is really moving. Motherfucker, you on a treadmill, nigga. You ain't going no motherfucking where. So you got to have a blueprint that's going to get our people to the finish line. And just like I said last night, you know, in getting past this shit, because this shit don't even deserve too much, you know. This shit don't even deserve too much. I'm about to get on off of here and get to my next, you know, my next video, man, and end the night, you know what I'm saying, on a positive note. It's all about Black divinity. And I'm going to go over it again and again and again and again. This is your divine pre-coded definition given unto you by the cosmos. Everything in creation has a cosmic definition given unto it by the cosmos. Everything in fucking creation has a cosmic definition. And like I said, I use the sun, I use the moon, I use the stars. When the sun rise, the moon go down. When the moon rise, the sun go. That's a divine law. It's a divine pre-coded definition of creation. It's going on and on and on. You have your definition as well. And you do not know that. Only thing you know is the oppression of men, the mental prisons that you call religions and man-made government and man-made laws, that you live out the aspirations of your slave master, never knowing your divine responsibility in the cosmos. Most of you niggas come here, die trying to fulfill some shit that a man has subscribed for you and never fulfill it. You motherfuckers be a bag of bones in a goddamn grave, never knowing what your divine responsibility and code of the universe, what that was. And so you come here and you fail, but you have, you know, you've given all your energy to these man-made ideologies. They suck motherfuckers dry of all their energy and their aspirations and their life. That's what the fuck is happening. And you have to discard all of that. Throw all of that shit in the garbage and find out what it is that you were put here to do. Ascribed by the cosmos. And see, these motherfuckers have taught you away from that. But now they seen the destruction that they have done to this planet, and the planet is attacking these motherfuckers and attacking everybody on it because you have vacated your divine responsibility, because you was the custodian and the caretaker of the planet. And what we got to talk about, which we do not talk about, because we always blame the outsiders for our demise. But in order to get sick, your motherfucking immune system have to be compromised. What the fuck was going on with our people, that where our moral, our spiritual, divine cells was compromised to allow something knuckles dragging the fucking ground to come in and get the ups on us, and still keeping the ups on us. You got to reconnect back to your Black divinity. You the primordial on the planet. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll do the other one tomorrow. You the primordial on the planet. You are not equal with nobody. You are the primordial. You're prime in the order. That means you came first. That means you came first. These is facts. These is facts. You came first, which means that you are the elder. You the ancient. You the ancient of the planet. And there's no way that they can equate the wisdom. And matter of fact, we are the when we say the image of God, we that. And we have defiled that. We defiled that. You see what I'm saying? And so we are the reflection of the cosmos in the flesh. We are that. Don't let nobody tell you to say it, and let them motherfuckers feel the pain of reality. We are that. We have vacated who we are to be some shit that we're not. That's what I do. And once I don't give a fuck about what nobody telling y'all out there, man. This shit start with your divinity, your black divinity, and your connection to the cosmos. And I'm gonna end with this, and I'm gonna keep saying this to you till you understand it. When you turn on a motherfucking computer, the first thing that come on is the operating system. It'll come on. That's your brain, your operating system. And once you understand the operating system, you understand when you download a program, you can have all kind of programs. Depending on the language of your operating system, it'll tell the program what to do, how to do it. I don't give a fuck what program it is. And if that program is not compatible with that operating system, it will not allow that program to download on that fucking computer. And so if black divinity is your operating system, then when you download the program of economics, when you download the program of spirituality, when you download the program of education, those are programs. Them is not operating system. Them is motherfucking programs. That's why you having so many, we getting all this fucking education, but we still enslaved. Motherfuckers is chasing the dollar. Every motherfucker is still enslaved because you don't have your black divinity. And if the program is not speaking to the operating system and speaking to black divinity, it will not allow it to download. Nigga, you got all type of vagabonds in your motherfucking community right now. Motherfucker, if you was operating on, you would have been dealt the death blow to that shit. It's still here. So when we talk about black power, it's a program. The operating system that's operating right now on this planet is white power. So everything that we talk, I don't give a fuck if you talking black Muslim, black Christian, I don't give a fuck even if you're talking about Pan-Africanism, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Niggas is speaking through that as a program, not an operating system. Them niggas know that, goddamn it, the operating system right now is white power. They know that's what it is, and that they black power is been reconfigured to operate on a white power operating system. That's what's happening. And that's why it's not going no further than where it is right now. You got the motherfucking, pull the goddamn hard drive out this motherfucker, throw away the operating system, download a new operating system on our hard drive, brain, computer, black divinity, and that's what it must, and there will be no movement until that is done. So you niggas can play the game all you want. I'm gonna end with this. We are all in the belly of the beast. I'm gonna end with this. Some niggas is in the gut. That's the very bottom. Very bottom. Some niggas is in the mid intestines. Some niggas is in the upper intestines. But we all in the belly of the beast. And when this cracker, I don't give a fuck if you're in the gut. I don't give a fuck if you're in the middle intestine or the upper intestine. When this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal get ready to shit your ass out, you going down the toilet. That's just all it is to it. Anytime, and it shows you the mental disease of us still compromising, living in the gut of our oppressor. That right there alone. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas have compromised to the point that they would rather, if they can move out of the gut into the middle intestine or the upper intestine, to them, that is progress. That is progress. You see what I'm saying? We cannot give in on this mission. Because once we understand who we are in the cosmos, then it's an option that is no option. You see what I'm saying? We have to reclaim that which the cosmos have given to us, the responsibility, and only then can we fulfill our destiny. When you understand your divinity, you understand and reconnect to your black divinity, your destiny will appear. Your destiny will not appear until you reconnect to your black divinity. When you reconnect to your black divinity, your destiny will automatically appear. You won't have to have nobody to tell you what the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck what no nigga. When you reconnect to your black divinity, it will automatically, the cosmos will tell you automatically what your destiny is. And once you understand what your destiny is, it's your fucking duty and due diligence to fulfill that destiny. Get on your motherfucking job. I'm sick of you weak ass niggas out there with all these fake ass plans. Wake the people up, reconnect them to their black divinity, nigga, and everything is gonna fall in place. Lastly, just like I said last night, your black divinity is the route. The route that you run. I use football as a mean to explain. The cosmos is the quarterback. You the receiver. And you looking for the cosmos to connect with that energy, that positive energy. But it's not connecting like you want. You know why? You're not running your route. Run your fucking route. Be who you're supposed to be. When you run your route, they're going to make, the cosmos going to make the completion. And you're going to get that motherfucker in the end zone. This the General Psyop student said, he's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.